Namaskar. It gives me immense pleasure to introduce you to the Indian Plumbing Association's Plumb Talk series. As part of Plumb Talk, plumbing industry experts from across the country will be explaining the nuances of plumbing technology in an easy and understandable manner. And this will make plumbing science easier for building industry professionals, engineering and architectural students, as well as the general public to understand the basics of plumbing technology. Let me give you a little background on IPA, which is the apex body of plumbing professionals in India. IPA is now a 29-year-old body started in 1993, currently has 24 chapters working towards redefining plumbing standards in India, tirelessly working towards better plumbing for a healthy living. I therefore request you to please go through the Plumb Talk series, which will be a guide for students, for architectural students, for even current architects and engineers, so that you are able to improve your knowledge on plumbing and ensure that all plumbing installations are installed not only as per codes, but we make sure that whatever water we use, we move towards net zero water and net zero sanitary waste.
Hello everyone, welcome to Plumb Talk series, Plumbing Communication from Indian Plumbing Association. My name is Shankar Ghime. I am chairman of IPA Nagpur Chapter. We spoke about various topics in the field of plumbing, starting from basic planning for plumbing, water supply, soil and wastewater drainage, stormwater drainage, rainwater harvesting, sanitary fixtures and fittings, materials and equipments required for plumbing system, and measures of water conservation. I am here to add on another crucial topic, operation and maintenance of plumbing system. Why is operation and maintenance required? Operation and maintenance are very important for installation of a plumbing system. This requires periodic inspections, testing and maintenance. This facilitates smooth, trouble-free plumbing system. Though we know the importance of operation and maintenance of plumbing system, but still it is neglected one and ignored by many users. And finally, we see the breakdown of the system. Then, what precautions to be taken for smooth and trouble-free operation of plumbing system? We all have read somewhere about a few of the points of maintenance, but we have to understand the meaning of these points and implement them periodically. Regular cleaning of water storage tank. Clean water tank ensure that no foreign matter and surface water enters the tank. This is a way to maintain hygiene. This way, we can prevent waterborne diseases. Here I want to tell you something, that if the water tank is not cleaned regularly, then waterborne diseases are bound to happen. And one case study is there. In one of the apartments, that water tank was not cleaned for 2 years. Then all of a sudden, the members of that society fallen sick. And when they have gone to the doctor said they think everybody is fallen sick because of the waterborne diseases. And the root cause was the tank was not cleaned periodically. So such instances we can avoid by regular water tank cleaning, and so that we can be safe and maintain the hygiene. If that regular maintenance of water tank would have been taken, then this epitome of waterborne diseases would have been avoided. Now, I can tell you the water tank storage should be cleaned and disinfected a minimum once in a year. In communities where the water supply has high levels of sediment at certain times of the year, cleaning more often is recommended. There is a necessity to check the quality of water periodically. If the laboratory approval is taken, that is highly recommended and it should be done once in a year. For drinking water, total hardness should be less than 300 ppm. pH value should be in the range of 6.5 to 8.5 and turbidity should be less than 10 NTU. Likewise, other parameters, it is recommended that drinking water analysis to be carried out once in a year. In case of pumps, which are negative suction, generally it is in the apartments, it is negative suction. Ensure rotation and priming of pumps to avoid dry running and resultant damage to motors and pump impellers. If there is any leakage either in pumps or valves, it should be quickly treated. Leakage in gland packing is a very common phenomenon. Remove, clean and reinstall strainer element if Y strainer or pot strainers are installed at pump suction. Y strainers are installed in all the installations. Pot strainers are installed generally in the major installations. Regarding footwall, which is at underground water tank, regular checkup of footwall to be carried out for its leakages, and it should be rectified on priority as it will prevent damage of pump. In many times it is noticed that pressure pumps are of higher pressure ratings and which affect human body and sanitary fixtures and fittings. Hence, inspect the system pressure regularly and ensure that it conforms to design parameters. Here I would like to tell you, many go for the higher pressure rating, which is not advisable for our skin, and when it is at the higher pressure, over the period of time we have seen that the black spots are getting generated on our body skin. To prevent that, a suggested pressure rating to be fixed for the pressure pumps. Another point, plumbing system is having many fittings and it is to be checked its operation of like isolating walls, non-return walls, float walls, pressure regulators, pressure gauges, automatic air vents periodically. It is recommended that such fittings to be checked once in a 3 months. Many times we notice that there is overflow of water from particularly overhead tanks, and this happens due to erratic sensors and faulty level controllers. Hence, checking operation and correctness of water level controllers and sensors. It is recommended that level controllers and sensors to be checked once in a 6 months. While transfer of water from underground tank to overhead or from overhead tanks to sanitary fixtures, there is always pressure in the system, and over the period of time where the piping is fitted, that supports and clamps, nut bolts gets loosened, and hence it is suggested to inspect piping support system and its clamps. It is recommended that pipe supporting system and clamps to be checked minimum once in a year. During operation of the system, faucets and showers gets choked and restrict the flow due to hardness of water and sedimentation. Hence, remove the aerators and flow controllers, clean it nicely and reinstall it on faucets and showers as it is. It is recommended that cleaning of aerators and flow controllers to be done once in a 3 months or even earlier based on the water quality. Periodically service domestic water purifiers and replace the filter elements as per manufacturer's recommendation. Again, another item is the water heaters in our household. In case of the water heaters, its thermostat to be checked and inspect its temperature gauges and safety valves as per again manufacturer's recommendation. Here also we neglect this item and we only see when it gets failed. Regarding the fixtures in the toilets, we should inspect it and clean its faucets and repair if there is any leakage. Another item is the sanitary fixtures. We should inspect and clean it with approved cleaning agents suggested by the sanitary fixtures manufacturer. Many times we notice that there is water leakages from washrooms. Hence, it is suggested to inspect the sealant used at the joints, especially at showers, cubicles or vanity tops or wet areas, and replace the sealant wherever it is necessary. Over the period of time, washroom gets stains on the floor and wall surfaces, and to remove the same, generally we use chemicals which is available in the market and which are very corrosive in nature. While doing the same, we must protect that faucets and showers from corrosive cleaning agents while cleaning washroom surfaces. When any premises or washrooms are not used for a long period, then there is a possibility of evaporation of water from the floor drains, and which ultimately break the water seal of floor drain, and which tends to get foul smell in the washrooms or premises. In such cases, what is to be done? We should inspect water seals in floor drains and replenish the same by pouring water in it. Over the period of time, traps, internal inspection chambers and manholes get choked due to accumulated solid or foreign matter, and hence this needs to inspect periodically and clean the choke traps and inspection chambers whenever it is required. Again, this also gives the foul smell if it is not cleaned properly. Since the covers of chambers, be it for the manhole or for the inspection chambers, gully traps, wall chambers and water tanks are not frequently opened, the cover gets rusted over the period of time and make it difficult to open. Hence, it is suggested to use automobile grease or any similar material available in the market for cleaning at periodical intervals like once in a year and refix it. Periodically inspect vent cowls on drainage pipes and ensure that they are not disturbed. Generally it happens because crows and other elements comes and that gets disturbed. So hence it is suggested to inspect regularly and keep it clean. Regarding rainwater pipe, prior to monsoon and during monsoon, inspect rainwater outlets to ensure that they are not blocked. Here I want to tell you, this is a very common phenomena everywhere. We see that thing, and after the first monsoon, our terrace gets totally waterlogged because of the blocked rainwater pipe inlets. Hence, it is suggested to clean the rainwater inlets properly and to ensure that water should flow to the rainwater outlets. Friends, till now we have covered many points related with the operation and maintenance of the plumbing system, be it for the rainwater or from the water supply or the drainage. Hope you have understood what I have explained you for the operation and maintenance. But for better understanding, I suggest you to read book A Guide to Good Plumbing Practices published by Indian Plumbing Association. This book is not only available in only English, but it is available in the Indian vernacular languages. 7 languages are there. You can read it and understand in your own language. I hope you have gained a very good information and the knowledge about the operation and maintenance of the plumbing system. So I thank you for your kind patience and hope the contents which I have shared with you is useful to you in your day-to-day life. We always say, good plumbing and sanitation is the lifeline of healthy living. I also urge you to watch Plumb Talk series videos for gaining the knowledge on good plumbing practices which are available on YouTube. This is Shankar Ghime from Indian Plumbing Association signing off for time being. Thanks for watching this episode. Jai Hind.